The key to Guardiola defeating Tuchel. Pep Guardiola successfully avenged his colleague from Germany in a match where Man City neutralized Chelsea's most dangerous weapons. Man City are the first team this season to beat Chelsea after the match at Stamford Bridge. The score 1-0 in favor of the away team did not even reflect the full situation of the match. The tactical adjustments of Coach Guardiola come into play. Meanwhile, Chelsea lacked a bit of recklessness in the context of their familiar system being caught by the opponent. Pressing is the key. Both teams entered the match according to the scenario predicted by many people before the match. With the trio of Kanté, Kovacic, Jorginho in midfield, Chelsea actively backed down when there were at least 8 defensive players to turn to a 5-3-2 formation. Timo Werner kicks the striker with Lukaku. Kai Havertz had to sit on the bench when coach Thomas Tuchel wanted to take advantage of the former Leipzig striker's speed and ability to play directly. However, on the opposite side, Pep and Man City have fully exploited the opponent's ability to escape pressing and not really smooth ball rotation to prevail. Pep did not turn to the 3 central defenders, but continued to operate a 4-3-3 system with 2 pressing barriers including Grealish, Foden, Jesus in attack and De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva in midfield. Pep has closely observed how Chelsea struggled in the first half of the match against Tottenham in the previous round. The defensive midfielders and Chelsea defenders faced many difficulties when the Spurs attacking trio surrounded. With 6 players actively applying pressure to create 2 pressing barriers, Man City easily controlled the game. Man City had 67% possession and pass accuracy 91% in the first half and created a balance in play. Of course, pressing the opponent early on can cause the team's physical foundation to decrease during the game. Pep overcomes this problem by asking his players to only apply pressure from time to time, also known as the pressing switch. The pressing switch being turned on at the right time is very important for Man City, because it prevents the opponent from deploying the ball from the bottom line, and helps the visitors win the ball back as quickly as possible. The first 2 periods of each half saw the intensity of Man City's pressing strongest. Grealish, Foden, Jesus created Man City's first pressing barrier. Good pressing ability also helps Man City limit the counter-attacking ability of Werner and Lukaku. 2 Chelsea strikers lost contact with the down line. Werner is good at accelerating and exploiting space behind central defenders, but he doesn't have many opportunities because the Chelsea midfield does not deploy the ball well when pressed. Lukaku is not good at handling the ball in a narrow range when the opponent is close. Coach Tuchel himself after the game had to admit that Chelsea's ball rotation plans were bankrupt because the team could not escape the pressing. They are faster, stronger and more accurate in applying pressure, admitted the German coach. Chelsea's expected goal score, XG, for the whole match is 0.22, Opta, the lowest number that the Blues have since XG stats were included in football statistics. Chelsea did not have a shot on target towards the Man City goal. For the first time since Tuchel took charge at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea's attack could not hit the opponent's goal. Bernardo Silva makes a difference. In Man City's pressing system, midfielder Bernardo Silva is the most important switch. The Portuguese player put the most pressure on Chelsea's midfield trio, helping De Bruyne or Rodri to breathe easier in central disputes. When needed, Bernardo also rises to support the Grealish, Foden, Jesus trio. When Man City had the ball, Bernardo dropped deep to play the role of escaping pressing and opening space for teammates. The Portuguese midfielder's constant activity and hard work make it easier for De Bruyne to breathe in the center. As a result, the Belgian player is more involved in the attack and sometimes plays as a virtual 9 in Man City's system.